impalas running through there as well. So much energy out here. Oh, more chasing around. Sorry, I was just showing Rex and the giraffe that's... Oh, it's going to go the other way. It was actually coming out to have a look at us, a young giraffe. But let's go have a look at the giraffe. This is one we saw this morning as well, except this time it's a bit shy, it doesn't want to stick around. Remember it from its left front foot, it had quite a big sort of growth on it or swelling on it, probably old injury like Rexon explained this morning. Look at those two impala, they sparring a little bit. It really is hard to decide where to look, there's so much beauty all the way around us. Must be in excess of 100 different animals here, quite a few different species, and then of course just the environment, all the different greens and all the trees and the clouds. Very beautiful. I often think of how lucky we are to live in a world this amazing and to be able to understand more and more about it every day. Let's follow those impalas a little bit. We're going to move on slowly. This really is a phenomenal area at the moment. There's so many animals. We've got the benefit of being mobile, so we'll go look around some more for other activity. I'm sure we'll come back to the waterhole a couple of times while we're doing that. I think, come on, there's a giraffe just in the thick bush here to our left. Looks like she might want to cross the road. Let's just give her a minute. Well, it looks like she might not. One of the females we can recognize, like the judge is the buffalo missing the curly parts of his horns. This female is missing the tip of her tail. It's not the only giraffe like that. There are a few out here that have the same thing. Normally that would be from lions having at some stage or another had a go at her, and as they tried to climb onto her from the back they managed to get the tail off in the process. But this specific female is around here quite often. You can sort of get to recognize her shape, and she's also very relaxed normally. As you can see, she's right next to us here, not worried too much. Also getting a little bit on in years. I guess she'd be maybe close to 20 years old, who knows exactly. Giraffe tend to live to about 25 years, plus or minus a few, depending on the area they live in and the kind of food and water they have. Rex, just seeing those two impalas having a little go at each other again. Nothing hostile, compared to a sort of friendly barter between friends. They're just two males that, I guess looking at them now, this would be their first rutting season. When we go into rutting season around May next year, April, May, they would be competing seriously for the first time. So for the last 3 years or so, they've been practicing, learning from bigger males, looking, and now they're just honing their skills and getting themselves stronger and learning more about how to fight, so that when mating season comes, maybe they can get an opportunity to pass on their genetics a little bit. So awesome to have summer here. As I was saying earlier, we must remember that we are also just mammals, so we can get affected by this energy. All these animals around us being more energetic, I can physically feel it in myself. Let's duck out the way. The giraffe is crossed. At the moment it feels a little bit like being at an amazing theatre production where there's lots happening and you're sitting right in the front seat and you're so close that you have to look in different directions to see different parts of the play. Can't decide where to look. There's giraffe and impala and waterbuck and wildlife all around us, and my head's in the way as well sometimes. Let's Rex, what do you think? One last look at these impala. They're still just still very gently just playing around, but you can see there already the one on the right hand side, even within that play, was the dominant one. But literally these are just, you can compare them to two friends telling tall stories at a bar while they're having a drink. There's no malice in it, no aggression. It's just killing some time and getting ready for times to come. Stunning antelope. Well, I think we're going to move along. Let's go see what else is out there. Very special place to be at the moment. That was awesome, huh? Yeah. Again, I think the thing that impressed me the most about this last few minutes here was just the sense of tranquility. There's such a peaceful feeling here. Just couldn't see what I was picking up. There's a young giraffe again. You'll see it's going to bend right down to the ground again, or that's what he was doing. It's a young male and most likely trying to get some extra minerals. Now, it might be in the form of some sand there, but more likely it's probably a bone. Let's see if he picks up anything. Yeah, he's definitely eating something now again. Maybe because we can't see it, it might be some soil, but it might also be some smaller bones. It's something that happens quite often with some of your antelope species, or also with giraffe. You also see it often with sable antelope if you're in an area where you can see them, where they eat bones or chew on bones, called osteophagia. Basically, it just gets them some extra calcium. Just going to watch this one a bit. Maybe it still picks up a bigger piece that we can see what it is. This giraffe really is relishing whatever it's found there. Rickson, you're a bit higher up there, can you see? It's just some sand. Maybe it's just a little mud wallow there. It is also close to the edge of a donga here, so the soil is more exposed. Maybe just getting some minerals from the sand.